Hello everyone, my name is Darkmoon Doll, and today is Spirituality Talk. Spirituality Talk is a show where I share my experiences on my life's path so far. Some of them may be paranormal, spiritual, supernatural, in nature, and I share these experiences because I think that I'm not the only one that these things have happened to. So, today's show, recently a viewer asked me if I would answer a series of questions and make this like a paranormal vlog. So, there's a series of 6 questions that I'm going to answer today for this viewer. The viewer's name is Paranormal Reseacher. Check this YouTuber out. They have their own YouTube channel, and from what I can see, it looks like they're like investigating haunted buildings and things like that. So check it out. It is very interesting to me. It might be interesting to you. I don't know. So, but anyway, I'm going to get right on to it. So the first question that I was asked is, do you have any experiences with dark spirits? I think I'd have to say yes, because the ghostly encounters that I have had were, a lot of the ghostly encounters that I've had felt like very unsettling. It didn't feel like light and like I would think how it would be with just a spirit coming to visit you. But a spirit and ghost are 2 different things. Like I explained on one of my other shows, a ghost is, to me, in my opinion, someone who died unfortunately too quick, or was ill, or was in a state of disarray when they passed on, so they're confused or don't know which way to go. That's how I term a ghost. A spirit, to me, is in my opinion, a higher evolved being. A lot of times, to me, it's like from personal experience, a spirit guide, angelic realms, even in the alien extraterrestrial realms, which I won't talk about right now. If you want to know more about that, put it in the comments below. So anyway, yeah, I have had dark spirit experiences, and very frightening. So question number 2, have you ever noticed any unexplained scratches or claw marks, or been attacked by a ghost? I've been attacked by a ghost. I think I shared this story with you on one of my Spirituality Talk videos on this channel. One attack in particular I can remember happening was when I was taking a nap in this house I lived in with my now husband, who we were just dating at the time. I took a nap in his back. It was kind of like an extra bedroom. Anyway, I was laying down with my head. It was like kind of in the closet. My legs were out. There's nowhere else to lay down, really, I think. And so I laid down to take a nap, and I was falling asleep. And all of a sudden, I felt like someone was physically pulling me by the legs. I opened my eyes, couldn't see anybody, but I still was being pulled by the legs. I would definitely describe that as a dark spirit, or dark ghost, dark energy. And I also went through what I did to get rid of that. What I felt were dark spirits or energies within that house that I lived in. And that I covered in another video, but if you want me to do that again, I can cover it again in another show. Have I had any claw marks or scratches? I have woken up. I don't have evidence of that right now, but I have woken up with claw marks on my shoulder, and that was a long time ago. I couldn't explain how that happened, so yeah, it's one of those unexplained things. Anything else? Well, I do have a mark on my, let's see if I can show you. I do have a mark on I think it's on my shoulder. It's either my left or right shoulder. That wasn't there before I had this one encounter at that house. And I don't know if this is connected at all. Let's see if I can find it. Is it on here? Let's see. Is it this shoulder? I can't even see it. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to look at it in the mirror. Oh. Yeah, there it is. It's on my left shoulder. And my skin's a little ashy, but here it is right here. I don't know if you can see it. Move my hair out of the way. But it's this little dot of discoloration on my shoulder, if you can see it. I don't know if you can, but it's on there, and it's been there ever since experience happened at the house on 33rd Street. I didn't really pay it no mind, really, but yeah, it's not like a birthmark or anything. I wasn't born with this mark on my shoulder. So, yeah, I don't know if that's evidence, but that's something that was unusual about my body after the experience happened. So, what that means, I don't know. My son says it looks like it's shaped like a triangle, so I don't know. So anyway, on to the next question. Alright, so I already explained that. Have you ever had any bad dreams or visions that you were subject of a ritual or being surrounded by dark figures? I don't remember having a dream about that per se. I do remember having a dream about being in this waiting room, and it seemed like it was some old house, huge house, this waiting room, and inside of this room I could hear someone being beat up, like being whipped and screaming and stuff like that, and I'm sitting there waiting like I'm going to be next, and I leave out of there, and I end up in like some sort of movie theater or something. So that was a dream I had that was kind of, it was a bit scary. So I mean, I've never had anything specifically like that where I'm surrounded by dark figures and all that I can recall. But that one I just told you, that's the closest I can say that I've had to a dream like that. So, question 5. Other than feeling sick or nauseous, have you experienced any strange feelings in the tummy during any of these encounters? If so, what part of the belly and what did it feel like? When I have these ghostly encounters and I have these dreams, paranormal dreams, I feel queasy sometimes. It can feel a queasy feeling right above the navel, in the solar plexus area. I start to feel really queasy, like things are not right. Yeah, I think, did you notice any particular health problems at any time during these encounters? If so, what were they? I did have some, well, here's the thing, is when I first really, it depends on how far back you wanted me to go, because all through my childhood I had problems, I had digestive problems. And, yeah, so I don't know if that has any play into me seeing a lot of these things that I couldn't understand or explain. A lot of what I was seeing did have a dark vibe to it, like kind of like a lost soul kind of vibe to them. And that made me feel uncomfortable because I'm empathic, so I can feel what people are feeling, even spirits or ghosts are feeling. So, very, very uncomfortable. I could have sworn there were more questions on here, and Paranormal Researcher, if there were more questions, let me know, and I can answer more of them next week. But I think that's at the end of it. Yeah, that's the answer to those questions. Yeah, I enjoy sharing my journey, my spiritual journey with all of you, and I hope that it helps you to feel comfortable with finding information about these things that you just can't understand. There's a lot of people out there and a lot of resources that are available nowadays, more so than when I was just first experiencing these things that I termed scary. Dark spirits and things like that, they're just energy to me. It's dark energy or negative energy that a lot of times just confused souls, the lost souls that didn't really they really didn't get to achieve everything they wanted to achieve on this earthly plane. And some of these souls are just yeah, they're just lost, to me, is what's going on. But it can still feel scary nonetheless if you don't know how to deal with these kind of energies. I feel like when dealing with these kind of energies, if you find a way to clear your space of where you live, like I said in the video where I talked about how to cleanse your home. you know. Cleanse your home, keep it smelling nice. I like to burn, like I've told you before, in this seashell here. Well, not in the seashell, but I like to keep the seashell underneath the cinnamon or the herb that I'm burning so that it doesn't, like, embers don't fall over the place. But, yeah, cinnamon's really strong for me for keeping negative energies at bay. If you're sleeping and you don't want to be bothered by them, if you have like a really bad problem with that, this can help. Also, it can help is helping them to elevate your energy so that you're not attracting these kind of ghosts to you. Sometimes ghosts do come to you because they want assistance, and not for malicious reasons. Not all the ghosts are bad and evil and are going to push you around. But yeah, I do think that I did have some sort of experience with that triangle thing on my on my on my shoulder here. And I'll talk a little bit more right now about that if I didn't discuss it as further as I wanted to in that other video where I talked about alien encounters. I have a video about that. Well, I think it was extraterrestrial in nature. This was the situation that happened. I was living in this one house with my husband and son. My son was a baby at the time. My husband was passed out asleep, snoring and everything. He was down hard. I was woken up by this sound. There was like ee kind of sound, very loud. I looked outside to see if there was any kind of lights from a car shining into the bedroom. Nothing. But there was a bright light just shining right in one area in our bedroom, right over the closet. And my baby, my son, he woke up and he was like really upset. And then he started matching that pitch. It was weird. He was making that sound too. And it was very strange. And this is an experience I don't really talk to people about because I still am puzzled by it. But anyway, yeah, that was a really strange experience that I had with that. And I couldn't explain what it was. I just was kind of frozen, just kind of sitting there, not knowing what was going on. And the next thing I know, it was over with. And not too long after that, I had that mark on my shoulder. So I don't know what that's about. Instinctually, it felt like it was extraterrestrial related, but I can't tell you that for sure, 100% for sure. I told this story to this woman who has a YouTube page on here. She's really cool. She does a lot of metaphysical type of shows and videos on her YouTube channel. Her name is Ondulera. And I told her about this experience, and she told me maybe it was extraterrestrial visitation or experience, and it would be helpful if you want to learn more about this experience to have a regression, to go back and see if I can recall these experiences. So anyway, that was that experience, and that really blew me away, and it still leaves me puzzled. I haven't had a regression or anything like that at all. I have a book about how to give myself a regression, but I don't think giving yourself a regression is always a good thing to do. I think that you probably would want to have some sort of assistance along with you, because I've seen some videos of people having regressions for these experiences, and I've seen a movie based on a person that had these experiences, these extraterrestrial experiences. And yeah, you want to have like a professional, somebody who can guide you through it. I don't think I'd want to do it all by myself. So yeah, this was some show, right? I know might be some people out there that don't believe in this kind of thing, but the reason why I believe in all of this, because it's actually happened to me. I had these experiences, and so I want to share them with you in case you've had these experiences too, and we can learn and grow from what we have, you know, seen and had happen to us, you know, because it can be very scary when you feel like you're the only one going through this. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you, Paranormal Researcher, for posing these questions to me. And then again, if I missed any questions that you wanted to ask, let me know, and I can answer the rest of them next week. next week on Spirituality Talk here, I'm going to do a show on, which was requested, that I do a show on how to balance my chakras and like how to heal the chakric system. I didn't want to bring up all of these topics unless people asked for them, so they're asked for, and here they come. So next week I'm going to show you what I do to cleanse and keep my aura clean and balanced. So, well, look out for that. So until then, thank you so much everybody who has subscribed to my channel. Thank you everybody who liked and shared my videos with their friends and family. And thank you everybody for your kind comments and your awesome suggestions. They're very valued by me. Because, I mean, I could talk about all day long what I want to talk about. But I'm presenting this to you, the subscriber, the viewer, what you want to hear and what you want to learn about. And we can learn together. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for Spirituality Talk. Not Spirituality Talk, sorry. For Dream Talk. Today's Spirituality Talk. Catch you for Dream Talk tomorrow. Peace.